Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to episode 27 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the custom nation of Brancaster. This is of course the 24 custom casters scenario in which we need to be the last caster standing. In the previous episode we fought Plock and got some of their land. Is that right? I'm feeling we did that before. And we spent time recuperating. Paid off all our loans, we recovered our manpower. Yeah, we did fight Plock, we did. And we have only a little bit of aggressive expansion left, so I think we are in a pretty good position to seek some more expansion. Oh, and we also replenished our castles, that's right. So this is now level 4, as is Berlin. So these two still need to be upgraded, but it does cost quite a lot of money to do so. Although it's not going to tell me how much. 214. There you go. Right. We are fabricating claims on Prussia because we want to take that land. We are also integrating Auscaster, which should finish this episode, and there we go, Polcaster has now rivaled us as well. They have rather a lot of troops on our border, so I'm actually going to move my soldiers back a little, just in case they're planning something, although we do have a truce with them for another 8 years. So they shouldn't try anything directly. Burkers are disloyal, yes I know that. We did sort out our estates though. Yeah, we did, that was right. So most of our coastline is now Burka, which is what we intended because we want them to be trading in the Lübeck node, so we get the big share of the trade there, and the nobility and the clergy basically take the rest. The Burkers have too much of our land right now. They have more than 50% of our total development, so we need to conquer more inland stuff, or stuff not in the Lübeck node, for the nobility and the clergy to take. Of which Auscaster, I am fairly sure, will feature fairly heavily. In fact, we are now up to 95% complete on that. We're also fabricating claims, that's fine. The other thing we could be doing, and probably should be, is looking to increase the number of soldiers we have active. We have some fairly expensive advisors, a 312, though that 3 is really the price of a 2, more or less. Could get some more. Oh yeah, we wanted to do the standard thing, but this is going to cost us like 595 gold to build that army, so maybe I should just go ahead and start chipping away at it. Nah, we'll wait, it's fine. Okay, Memel has been fabricated. And we want Ortelsburg. So these 3 are the ones we're after. I'm not really interested in Gotland because we have no fleet to actually hold it, and they can keep their Estonian holdings. I just want these. We also need to chip away at Polcaster a little because they have these areas, and I'd also quite like Roclaw, Oberlausitz, Thurcaster. Yeah, there's a couple. Speaking of casters, we do need to keep half an eye on some of them. Brancaster come. Oh, Bergencaster, that was it. They are looking rather shaky. Honcaster isn't looking too healthy either. Wow, Alcaster has expanded even more into Autocaster. See, I told you, Alcaster are good. They are really good. They sound like they'd be a lot of fun to play with. And remember, I do include the save game in the description of every single one of these episodes. Not a save from this episode, it's the very first save, so you can start from anywhere. Okay, we have a claim on Schleswig. Price of iron has just gone up while copper has gone down. Good. Because I think we have iron. Now I want to continue fabricating claims, probably Midtjylland, because I want the peninsula, I don't want the actual Baltic parts yet. What was it? Economic? Trade goods. Do we have any iron? Yes, we do, in Potsdam. And we have no copper. There's even more iron. Wait. Egger is gold? Who owns that normally? Bohemia? And here we go. We have got Auscaster. Auscaster is out. Auscaster is aus. Yay, German. Right, so we need to start integrating. Boom. 5 prestige, and we got 15,000 men for free. So that actually means that we don't need to build so many troops. We also need to provide provinces for our nobility and clergy, which we will do momentarily. What else do we need to do? Oh, I'm so happy about this. I mean, we're strong now. We are very, very strong. And our force limit has in fact gone up a whole bunch more, which I had kind of forgotten would happen. So we have 933. That needs to be a 12,610. So let's build another 3 infantry, which will bring them up to strength. And then 7 more artillery. Doubt we'll have the money for it. Let's do the 3 cavalry. And then start on the artillery. There's 2 right there. Now, we definitely need Roclaw. Absolutely 100% need Roclaw. Who are you allied with? Carinthia, Azores, Limburg, Hanover. That is not difficult. So we could take Roclaw, Prague, and probably even Nowy Sachs. Yeah. And that would actually unite us once we have Roclaw. So maybe we're going to switch from going after Prussia to going after Roclaw, because we want to unite these 2 provinces together, for sure. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to do, is I noticed some of these castles were up and running. Let's go and deactivate those. Armies are building. It goes up to 71,000, nice. And it's actually going to go even higher, because we're about to get a bunch more men. So, what do we want to give to the nobility? This one, nobles for sure. I'm basically looking at the manpower. So this one probably will go to the clergy, because it's got a high tax base, and the clergy get better taxes. This will probably go to the... oh, it's already nobility. And Vienna's worth a lot. I think that kind of has to be to the no... oh, it's a really high tax too. Right, Ostmark goes to the nobles. Königgrätz probably could go to the clergy. I'm very tempted to give the clergy Vienna though. Or I could just keep Vienna to us. What does the clergy give? Local unrest. No autonomy penalty for local tax. Oh, speaking of which, we have got high autonomy everywhere for the moment, though that will tick down over time. Nobility, what do you give me? Oh yeah, local manpower, local land force limits, and it increases the amount of manpower we get. So manpower we get 1,000, we got 3,000 manpower there? 2,000? Wow. I think this is going to be another clergy. I think after this, I'm basically just going to give everything to the nobility. Yeah, the clergy have 13%. Maybe one more to the clergy. 12, 13, 4. 5, 6, 2. I think this 12, 13, 4 should go to the clergy. And then all the others will be nobility. Nobility. You. You. And you. Okay. Which is going to buff up our manpower and our force limits even more, if you can believe that. So, Roclaw. We need a... actually, do we have one already? We do. But we do want to start claiming Prague. And then New Sax, no, Nowy Sachs. And now we're making 12 a month. 77 and 99 force limit. We are hugely powerful now. This is, whoa, they... no, they haven't grown. I was thinking, have they expanded? But I think, yeah, they must have actually. Okay, so we can gain 1 tax for manpower or for a whole ton of money. That's obvious. Manpower. Oh, I'm so happy that we have Auscaster. Wow, that's going to make a big difference. So actually, let's take a look at this now. So, income. Highest income in the world is currently Guangdong, Vigenega, Auscaster, Anjou. Oh, Brancaster. We are in fact 5th. We're making just less, and I mean just less, than Anjou. We did lose a chunk of land actually to Brancaster. Then it's Polcaster, then it's Porcaster. Porcaster make less than I expected. Gencaster, Mittercaster, Lancaster, Caster. So the casters aren't doing too badly. Largest army currently, Anjou, followed by us. Oh, we're only 1,000 men behind, and we're about to get another bunch. So we're actually about to overtake Anjou. They do have more manpower, though. Yeah. Navy. It's definitely not us. Islecaster, of course. 12 heavies. Lancaster is 14, but still 12 for Islecaster. Wow. And we have a free diplomat. Now, I have a free relation again, so I can think about who to make an alliance with. I really want to make an alliance with them, but this negative is not helping. Could well marry them and then make an alliance from there, potentially. Need to have a positive relations. Now 41. Let's improve relations with them again, because that will actually boost up our relation too. You guys need to all join the same army. What's the supply limit? 55, yeah, plenty. We could build a couple more artillery as well, which we probably should do. We need another 5. I can't afford 5, I'm fairly sure. Nope, there's 3, so we need 2 more after this. Right. So who are you allied with? Swaziland, Hanover. Lose inflation. Didn't think our inflation was that high. 7. It's not that big. Autonomy. It's fine. I can reduce this myself, but we do currently have a banker doing that. See, it's only 67 rather than 100. We'll pay it off. East Frisia. Ooh, lost a war. Okay. We have another claim. Now we want a Nordulant. Right. Technology. Ooh, we're ready. Alright, we've finished offensive ideas. Interesting. So this would be the kind of position that we would quite happily build up some development, but we don't have the money for it. Now, is there anything I want to do from you? A level 3 diplomat for... No, wait. 20 influence? Nah. Still waiting for their happiness to go up. In fact, how's my money income now? Taxes by far and away the most. Okay, we have our claim on Prague. We need 1 more claim. That. Who are you allied with again? Scania, Zemplin, and Huncaster. So we could go into a war with Scar. No, we need Roklaw. We absolutely need Roklaw. We should be able to build the final 2 artillery that we need. And now we have our 3 full strength regiments. And we can leave the HRE. That's the other big thing we can do. Group you together. Leave HRE. Yes, bye bye. Screw you guys. And now we can upgrade our government. We are now a kingdom. Which I thought gave us a new diplomat, didn't it? Yes. Good. And what do we want to do with you? More fabrications? Thurcaster perhaps? Well, how much did it piss off people in the HRE? Core, not really. Montferrat loves us now. Oh wait, they're not the Emperor. Savoyers. Left the Empire minus 100. But it's only with the Emperor that you have the negative with. And all the land has been taken out of the HRE. So suddenly the HRE is looking rather weaker. In fact, part of northern Italy is left as well. But not all of it. Brancaster is still in. Oh, Genoa's there. I was like, have you lost your capital? No. My geography failed me. What do I want to do with this free diplomat? How are your relations? You're fine. You're okay. Still would like an alliance with you. Down to 39. Oh, right. We're allied with Brancaster, who have also expanded themselves. Well, we have some really strong allies. Andrew to be soon. Oh, 5 more infantry. 10 years. Nice. Brancaster, Auscaster, Susdal, and Suna, Anjou as well. We are going to maintain, because I believe while you're here, you actually increase your relation of them, as well as their relation of you, I think. I think. Right, group up. How long? Oh wait, that's Scania. Okay. Truce of Plock just ended. This is estimated to be done on the 4th of June of this year. So in a month. So we actually want to stand by and get ready for a war. Because we for sure want Roclaw. Now who else was it? Carinthia, who are those guys. Azores, who are irrelevant. Limburg, who's a one province minor. And Hanover, who is... Oh, we've already fought them once, haven't we? So you can go there and deal with Hanover. You can go to Glogau to actually occupy. And we want our king here. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Oh no, not quite. There we go. 2 days. Let's go to war. Declare. I want Roclaw. Oh, this is going to call in the Empire because he's the Emperor. Who's Savoy allied with? This is where the problems start. Savoy is allied with Zeeland, Ulm, Azores and Brancaster. So this could pull us into a war with Brancaster. Unless, of course, I called in Brancaster myself. But I doubt that we have the favours for it, so I will risk it. Let's go. I'm going to say I want Prague, actually. Yeah, Brancaster wouldn't do it because we don't have the... Oh, it's because you are literally allied to the Emperor. Bah. Oh, shoot. I forgot to improve my morale. Oops. So we're going to back away from the border in case they try and stack wipe us. Which I'm kind of surprised they have not. Savoy has entered, but none of their allies. I wonder if they have to pay favours to get their allies in. Because it's not a defensive war. They literally have to call them. I bet that is how it works, you know. We're going to turn these two off. I don't think we necessarily need the others. We're going to wait 1 more month. Are we? Lose a bunch of money. A bit of... Well, nobility loyalty is not an issue. No. We're going to go and conquer Roclaw. Okay, they did call in their allies, so we are now at war with Brancaster, unfortunately. They have now got 25,000 men down here, so we should probably bring in some reinforcements. They're on the move. Where are they going? Oblaustitz, which is a forest with rivers. I'd rather they attacked me, to be honest. Alright, let's go and intercept them here in Glogau. Let's reduce the speed. This should be a fairly big victory for us. It was a complete stack wipe, in fact. Okay, good. You can go to Hanover and take that. You can go to Prague and take that. You go into the middle and kind of support wherever you are needed. We are losing a ton of money. Is that just because the army is so expensive? Yeah. Oh, and the reinforcements. but mostly the army just being expensive. So we probably will have to take a loan or two out here. We have a very, very big army. We are still below our force limit as well. Yikes. Oh, the Azores have actually arrived. No, we'll stay in siege. These sieges will not take very long. But you can go and kill them. Squish. I'm just kind of worried about when Brancaster is going to appear. And possibly Savoy as well. Oh right, yeah, Zeeland's in this war. Another squish. Man, Limburg, what are you doing? Just all these little one-man stacks running around. Oh, there's a two-man. In fact, even arrayed against everyone that I am, they do outnumber us, but they're not like ganging up. And there are a couple with high... Oh, that's just because I've been killing you already. That's fine. And I have a lot of manpower. So I'm not overly worried, if I'm honest. And they must not have enough military accesses to actually get to me. And there is our first loan. Oh yes, and military attack. We can't... Well, we could afford it now, but we don't need it just yet. That should fall soon. In fact, you can go and take that. Just detach. Go and kill them before they take the province, and I have to siege it. And then they can just run back into Prague and finish that siege off. Lovely. Hanover and Prague should fall soon. Once I have Prague, then we will have the war goal. We'll piece you out for money and reparations. Limburg is next. Auscaster has declared war on Frisia. Fine. We've taken that. Good. Still haven't taken Prague though. There's Prague. Let's go intercept them. Is Brancaster fighting someone else? Oh, they're at war with Anjou. I see! So that's why we've had no pressure. We could actually go and send some troops in to assist Anjou. Ask them for access. Who are they fighting? Cambrai, Savoy. So I would very much like to kill the Savoyard armies. We can in fact march through Brancaster so they do have access. And I'd like to help Anjou stay in this fight so that the two of us combined can really do some damage. And the more damage we do to the HRE, of course, the better. So, who else is left? Or anyone else I can knock out? Limburg I'll be knocking out soon. Savoy, Ulm and Brancaster will be the ones I have to go after that. So Limburg almost done. Just hope that Brancaster don't come traipsing into my lands. Although I somewhat doubt that they will. Oh yeah, we could siege out Savoy. And in fact, we have to. Go and do Lyonnaise. So I'm going to guess the bulk of their army is down there, although they have taken a big lot of casualties. And we've almost maxed their prestige. Awesome. Oh, Anjou has just pieced out. Whoa. Cambrai has expanded somewhat. I'm going to need you to stay here. Because their army is right there. Can I escape? 14th, 16th. No, I cannot escape. And you are not that far away. You have a general, 33,000 of which it's mostly Gencaster. Oh, you're going to try and intercept me. Interesting. Well, we're winning that fight already quite easily. We have same morale, much more tactics, mostly because of our discipline. Our infantry are also quite a lot better, plus 15. Artillery the same, our cavalry should be better too. So we're crushing them. Squish. Well, stack wipe. Oh, that was up there. And we will continue to march to support because they do have reinforcements coming in. However, our reinforcements have also arrived. And this should be a fairly one-sided fight. It was. Limburg still fighting. We definitely have more men than they do now. Plock is down to low. No, we want a better war score. And our forts now are at full strength. Yeah, we should be okay. Oh, Corinthia didn't join against us. Good for you. Well done, Corinthia. And I will have to re-establish my alliance with Gencaster after this, but that shouldn't be too difficult because they are still friendly to us. Even though at war, we'll just kill each other with a smile rather than a snarl. I think I'm going to start fabricating on Limburg. You're only allied with Oberlausitz. Little one province miners. Schimpelsch. Still 3 years away. Thought I could go up in that tech. In fact, I may as well start sieging that down. Is that Zeeland? Where is Zeeland? Zeeland is in fact Zeeland, so that makes sense. We have fabricated Nord-Jylland. I don't think there's anything else in Scania I want. We have won the Battle of Savoy. Good. You go home because Gencaster is trying a sneak attack. Come on. There we go. Limburg is done. Peace offer from Savoy. Interesting. We'll take all of your money and war reparations. And this is going to help pay my loans off. Savoy are actually willing to legitimately peace out. Interesting, but no, I think I can get more from you. And I definitely need to stop them sieging Prague down because that is the war goal. You have done your bit. Go to Zeeland, please. Siege that. Oh, they're attacking me. Do that and then turn around. Kill their attacking stack and then come back and take the fort there. Oh, They have some reinforcements coming in. We are attacking into mountains. This is not good. So we are going to back off as soon as we can. Go, 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 go. Thank you. We did actually do more damage to them than they did to us, but it was not going to go in our favour. And our armies are horribly, horribly spread out. And yes, go on to Prague. Alright, Hamburg. You head down here, because I will need your support. Okay, that was a victory there. You going after Austria? I think you probably are. Prague is farmland. You will have to cross a river if you come at me here. Yeah, that's fine. Come at me. I have reinforcements quite close. Taking Lyonnais. Savoy, is that mountains? Yes. Well, I think I've definitely done enough to knock Savoy out now for a reasonable amount of money. In fact, they're not going to offer me much more. I can't force religion. Can I get you to release some stuff? I can get you to release Brancaster, but I'm not going to because that's directly against terms of my treaty. I give some land to Anjou and Montferrat. I think I'll do that. I'm not going to give Brancaster because, you know, land. Give those up. Good. So that's Savoy out. Which just leaves Plock, Brancaster as well as Ulm and Zeeland. So Ulm I would very much like to kill. What? Oh, nuts. Cancelled the move because obviously they had a military access with Oberlausitz, which means we may lose this battle. Yes, we will. So we will withdraw. But we do have a 28,000 man army on the move, who will take the better general, and we will attack again. We do still have plenty of manpower. Why have you stopped? Don't tell me you're stuck there. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so we need to make some deals, like... Who do I need to get at? Brancaster. Who are you giving access to? Ulm and Sungau. Ulm are in this war, so we will have access through you. Which means Sungau, we will need access through you, please. Thank you. Which means I should be able to get home. Good. Here goes this fight. We are trouncing them because of our much better army strength. Squish. Big squish. I would quite happily piece Brancaster out for like nothing. Except they don't want to. Well, Plock. I want that. Which will cost me 65 war score. Okay. The war goes on then. So be it. You're just going to sit there and let me squish you. Like, completely squish. Squish, squish, squish. Now, Brancaster. I've just killed your army. I don't really want to kill you completely, but I will. Oh. Where do you think you're going? Mr. Artillery Heavy Army. East Frisia will cede 2 provinces to Auscaster. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I paused the recording but didn't pause the game. Wow, -3. Yikes. Glad they're on low. New trade thing is heretical. Lose prestige. Yeah, I can lose prestige because I'm just going to get it back when I fight these battles. And prestige isn't like the ridiculously important thing that it was before fighting them. That's them dead. We're going to take Hamburg. You're marching, you're marching. Okay. Right, that's Ulm's army dead. Ulm, I would very much like to piece you out. Alright then. I'll take you down too. I'll give them that army. And then you go to Zeeland, because they're beginning to... Oh, I have to... Almost certainly have peace, access through Auscaster, so I just need it from you. No, I didn't. We're allied anyway, so there's no reason you wouldn't give it to me. Right, let's go and take them out. You're going to siege Ulm. Good. As soon as those 2 armies arrive, I think I will probably stop there. We have way more troops than they do. They're already tired after a war against Anjou. Oh, I was going to say, we haven't lost a battle yet, but we did lose one. Our battle war score is already very high, plus our occupations, plus we hold the war goal. Now I'm going to leave our good general over there. Still 2 years. Ooh, except we could probably do with spending a little bit of development, although it is actually going to increase the price. We could grant the monopoly charters, which will make it safe. And then sort by cost. And then basically we just spend a bunch of military. But not too much, because we do actually want to go up, so maybe that. So we are 2 years away. Yeah, easy. Okay. Right, I'm going to end the episode there. I just need to remember where my armies are in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this, because we have finally taken Auscaster. Woohoo! If you have any tips or advice, please do let me know. I'm always very happy to read your comments. And I will catch you next time. Goodbye.